If you don't understand the Old Covenant, you'll never understand why Jesus had to die. The Old Covenant was God's binding agreement with Israel. After God rescued Israel from Egypt, he brought them to Mount Sinai, and there he gave them the commands, laws, and instructions for how he wanted his people to live. Exodus 24, 7-8 describes the moment that it all began. Moses was reading the book of the covenant, and the people said, "We will obey." And Moses sprinkled the blood of the sacrifice, saying, "This is the blood of the covenant." It was a covenant sealed in blood, a sacred agreement between God and his nation. The Old Covenant was built on the law, not grace. God gave the Israelites 613 commands governing worship, sacrifice, morality, purity, and daily life. The purpose wasn't to save them, but to expose the sin. Romans 3:20 says, "Through the law, we become conscious of our sin." The law was only a mirror that showed people their sin, but it could never clean it. Under the Old Covenant, sin was covered temporarily through animal sacrifices. Hebrews 10, 1-4 says, "It is impossible for the blood of bulls and goats to take away sins." Every sacrifice was a reminder that humanity needed a better sacrifice, a perfect sacrifice. The entire system depended on human performance. So if Israel obeyed, then they got a blessing. If they disobeyed, they got a curse. Deuteronomy 28. And that's the problem. Nobody could keep the law perfectly. Not then, not now, not ever. You know, the Old Covenant was good, but it was never meant to be final. It revealed God's holiness. It exposed humanity's sin, and it showed our desperate need for a Savior. Hebrews 8, 6-7 says, "The new covenant is established on better promises." So if the first covenant had been faultless, no place would have been sought for another. The fault wasn't in the law, it was in the human heart. The Old Covenant also pointed forward to someone better, someone perfect, somebody who wouldn't just cover sin, but remove it forever. The Old Covenant was a spotlight, and Jesus is the Savior it was pointing to. And understanding that changes everything.